Hi, I'm Betty Hockman, and I wanted to tell you about our situation with my son Brent. He started having trouble with his ears at about a year old and had a lot ear infections, and it just tended to get worse, and they put tubes in, and the tubes lasted about a day and a half before there was so much drainage out of the ears that they pushed the tubes out. So we did an additional surgery and put a heavier, larger tube in. And he had those tubes in his ears 2 or 3 years, and there was so much drainage out of the ears that his ears would literally run like someone's nose would run. He would have dried stuff on his shoulders and sides of his face when he was having an ear infection. And probably at its worst, one winter we had maybe 5 days between antibiotics all winter. We'd have 5 days, and then the ears would start hurting again and start running again. And they would put drops in the ears. We had some we put in 2 or 3 times a day. One of the drops was an antibiotic drop that we put straight into the ear. When Brent was about 4, Dr. Sherling approached me one day and said he'd heard that Brent was having trouble and could he take a look at him. And I said sure. At this point we'd done everything we could. And at that point, we had already taken the tubes out of the ears. The specialists thought that perhaps by taking the tubes out that the ears could heal themselves. And while the tubes were out, in about a 6-week period, we had, I think, 4 or 5 ruptures in the eardrum because there was still so much fluid buildup. So Dr. Sherling approached me, and we took Brent in for him to examine him, and he showed me that when Brent would turn his head from side to side, there was a huge difference between one direction and the other, and how he could turn his neck. There seemed to be some restrictions. So he adjusted him and had me bring him in, I think once a week for probably a month, and then once a month for a while, and then we moved it to quarterly, once every 3 or 4 months, and we didn't have any more ear infections. We didn't have to do the additional surgery to put the tubes back in. One quarter I got a little bit behind and didn't take him in, and we had an ear infection. So after Dr. Sherling's initial adjustment, we had 1 ear infection, and that was because I missed the appointment. So we were pretty faithful for a couple years in taking him in, and that was the end of his ear infections. And we're just very pleased with what Dr. Sherling was able to do for Brent, and I think, like I said, it prevented an additional surgery and numerous antibiotics.